Listen, I'ma say her name. Sonya Massey. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sonya Massey. Listen, feels like I always fall short of being worthy. 'Cause I ain't good enough, but he still loves me. When you don't think I matter, he still loves me. When you can't protect me, he still loves me. When you neglect me, he still loves me. When you feel no remorse for me, he still loves me. When you have no empathy for me, he still loves me. Listen, y'all, I got a good one for y'all today, so stay tuned. Hey y'all, it's Bernita Rochele and welcome to my spoken word and conversations. I forgot to check this thing here. Welcome to my spoken word and conversations. Listen here. Y'all, I got a good one for y'all today. I'm going to get right into it. I wrote this today, July 23rd, 2024. I'm up late. Okay? Because this was on my mind. It's called How Could You Do This to Her? Remember, it is not the hair or the glasses. Wait, it is the hair or the glasses. I'm not cross-eyed. You know, I always say that. If you see my eyes going a little, it's not me. It's just, I don't know. It's the hair or the glasses. But let me get right into this. How could you do this to her? That's what it's called. How could you do this to her? She called you for help. You unalived her. You looked like a giant over her. How could you do that to her? You done shot her in the face. You did not have any empathy, no remorse, no humanity, no feeling for her at all. That's what the video shows, what I saw. How could you do that to her? You said, it is what it is. That it was crazy. I'm going to pow you in the face. You said that it was a headshot, like you had shot an animal. You took your time rendering her aid. You said, I'm not going to waste my meds on her. They did not show it, but I'm sure blood was gushing out of her head. You can hear her breathing. Listen, I'm going to tell you what Malcolm X said. The most disrespected person in America is the melanated woman. The most unprotected person in America is the melanated woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. Listen, y'all, I am convinced that she saw, when she started saying she pleaded the blood of Jesus and she handed him that Bible, I am convinced that she was looking at evil front and center. Front and center. How could you get mad because she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, or whatever she said? Y'all know what she said. and he get that upset. Then you can see hands covering the camera and stuff. Y'all, this right here, this is disgusting. It's disgusting. How could you do her like that? How? But I get it. You think this is common for us. You think this is what we want to be around. No, we don't. Or else why would we call you? Why would we call you? But we all know where policemen really came from. Let's not forget about that. Look that up too, okay? But y'all, I just had to come back because this is my second day doing this video. It's Wednesday morning, early. And I just had to share, like, I'm so disgusted with that video. My point is this. We matter. We matter. And this is why I said protect her. Listen, I know exactly how she felt when they came to her house because I done had a situation with the cops. I done had it twice. With the caught in the crossfire, that was the latest. But prior to that, I think I told you guys this in a video when I first started doing YouTube. So when I first started doing YouTube, I was doing like little things about, I can't remember what it was. It was story time or something. So anyway, what had happened was I was laying in my bed. It was like 3 o'clock or maybe 2:30. I want to say it was 3 o'clock in the morning. And prior to this, when I was watching Dr. Oz, until you find out who they are, before it was around Christmas time. And he was saying how people were dressing up like they were policemen, but they were coming to your house, right? So then that was already in the back of my head. So I'm laying down. I had got up at like 3 to use the rest of the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, but then when I lay back down, about to get back in my sleep mode, I heard something. No, I saw flashes in my window. And I'm like, what is that? So then I got up and I looked out, but I didn't see anybody. I didn't see nobody. So then I lay back down again. Then all of a sudden I see these cops. They're like, let me in, let me in. Somebody's being held hostage in your basement. And I'm like, somebody being held hostage in my basement? Now, I know it's just me and my son here. My son knocked out. He ain't waking up. So they say, let me in. I was like, you're not getting up in here. You're not getting up in here because I got a prized possession up in here. That's my son and me. So you're not getting up in here until you get verified. So I called because I still got a landline. I called and I said, listen here. Is somebody outside my window here saying they the police and somebody being held hostage in my basement? And I know clearly nobody's in my basement. Nobody lives here. I said, you better get somebody here or you better verify this right now because I'm not letting nobody up in here. So she checks, dun, dun, dun. Yeah, Bernita, they're at your door. So then I say, okay, now I got these booty cut shorts on. I done let these jokers in. They said, and I shouldn't have let them in. They were like, let me in after I done verified them, everything. They go down to the basement. Ain't nobody in my basement. Nobody is in my basement. As he's coming upstairs, he gets the call, you at the wrong address. Now, at first, let me tell you, I was about to go and put some clothes on, but I said no. Then I thought, let me keep quiet because I don't want to wake my son up and y'all do something to him. So I had to, you got to think fast. So what I did, I just kept calm. Even though I was in these booty cut shorts, I just kept calm. Because you don't know when you dealing with a crazy. You don't know when you dealing with a crazy. So you better, when you know somebody and you got enough evidence to know that some of these people is not all put together, and we know that it's a lot of racism going on, you have to think. And I tell my son, I say, listen, just do what they say. Don't make no moves. Even though you may do what they say and they still may take you out, but at least you know you did the right thing. You know you did the right thing, so you stay calm, because when you know you dealing with some unhinged people, not all of them, let's make that clear. I'm not saying all of them, but when you're dealing with unhinged people, you gotta be careful. You gotta think smart. Don't say nothing. Just answer whatever they ask you. Listen, but let me tell you, when I was caught in that crossfire, another example, when that man said to me, a cop, my house got shot up. He says to me, I'm on 100. Okay. Because I'm thinking like my son could have been here, blah, blah, blah. I'm just out of control. Like, cause this is crazy. Like, this just happened to me in my home. Caught in the crossfire. And this joker says, I'm not dealing with her. This non-melanemic said, I'm not dealing with her. And I said, have you ever had your house shot up and you was in there? Have you ever had that? No. Well, you don't know how I'm feeling right now. And if you can't handle me, you need to go on about your business over there. And he went on about his business and they got somebody else. But let me tell you, I know how she felt. And you could say she was mental and all this. We saw the video. When I say protect her, just like Malcolm said, we are the most neglected and unprotected person. You took him out of the home. You took the husbands back out of the home. Now you want to blame it on her. She's crazy. Blame it on her and tell us that we're crazy when you did what you did to us. Listen here, y'all. I'm writing this paper. Actually, I'm reading this book, and this book right here is fire. This book right here is fire. And I chose to write a paper on this. But listen, as you doing research on some of this stuff, now why did them glasses fall? As you're doing research on some of this stuff, it's triggering. Now, I want you to listen to what I'm about to read you. I'm about to read you this. Hold, I gotta get my glasses here. Okay. Y'all, when I tell y'all looking for this stuff is triggering and disturbing. But when you see how close the years is and to how far this letter, this is when Willie Lynch wrote his letter. This is called the Willie Lynch speech, the Willie Lynch on slave control. Okay. All right. I just want you to see that so you can know that what I'm reading here. Okay. So anyway, let me get right here. I hate to do all that moving and stuff. In my bag here, I have a foolproof method of controlling melanated slaves. I guarantee you, every one of you, that if installed correctly, it will control the melanated slaves for at least 300 years. Stay right there. My method is simple, and members of your family and overseers can use it. I have outlined a number of differences amongst the melanated slaves. And I take these differences and make them bigger. I use fear, distrust, and envy for control purposes. Do you hear that? These methods have worked on my modest plantation in the West Indies, and they will work throughout the South. Do you hear that? Take this simple little list of differences. Think about them. On top of my list is age, but if they're only, they're only because I think it meant it's begin with, wait a minute, I don't even know what he's saying right there. He probably, I don't even know. The second is color and shade. There is intelligence, size, sex of plantations. Status on plantations, attitudes, owners, whether the non-melanated slaves live in the valley or hills. Listen, y'all, I'm about to tell y'all, it's 2024, right? This was written in 1712. Guess how far the differences is? 312 years. So this stuff is going on right now. It's going on right now. Listen, I know people don't want to stay conscious aware, but you need to. I ain't even finished reading the whole letter. You can read it up, because let me tell you, when I'm writing this paper and you have to do research and dig into this stuff, it's real. Lord, I hope this thing is on. It's real. And I hate to be fumbling. Y'all know I ain't no fumbler. I'm looking in the camera. I'm not looking all over, because I want you to understand what I'm saying. Okay. My point is this: protect her. And it's going to take all of us to protect her. And what I didn't tell you guys, or maybe I did tell y'all when all that stuff was going down, when I was caught in that crossfire, let me tell you, my melanemic neighbors was hopping over the fence to help me. Do you hear me? They came to make sure I was fine. So when I say protect her, it's going to take all of us. You can't just sit up here and act like it's just one, but we are the one. Our house is burning right now. So we talking about this. We talking about her right now. Our house is burning. And if we don't protect it, listen, that video was disgusting. It was disgusting. And I'm so tired of people just acting like this ain't happening. Y'all see what's happening. It's like we in a whole different world, a world that I ain't never seen before, and it's sad. It's disgusting to see. Yo, listen. The word Caucasian ain't even what it is. Look up Caucasian, where it came from. Some man looking at white skulls, which all our skulls are white. And you talking about this is the beautiful one? What in the world, y'all? Listen, this is for educational purposes only. This is for educational purposes only. Protect her, y'all. Whenever you see her, and you can't be popping off at the mouth and putting people in situations. Let your situation be real, okay? Sonya Massey is her name. Sonya Massey is her name. Listen. That's all I got for y'all today. That's it. That's all. Wait, hold up. I got to say thank you to y'all. My passion for stuff like this is real. It is so real. Human services is my degree that I'm going for. Serving the people. This right. Oh, y'all, that's all I got. Thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones, y'all. That's it. That's all that I got for y'all today. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.